guys, it's Alex from Your Life, Our World. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but I've been really focused on another project I've been doing. And I'll share a little bit about that later on in the video so you guys can know what I've been focusing on. I saw a quote the other day that really got me inspired to make this video. And it was something that was very applicable. I mean, being the new year, it was something that we can all relate to. Now, the quote that I saw was, "I think more in terms of the day's resolutions, not the year's." Now, what does that mean? It basically means focus on what you have to do each day rather than this big thing that you have to complete in the year. Now, a lot of times during New Year's, people make resolutions. I think we all know that. We've all heard of New Year's resolutions. And it tends to be this grand idea, this grand goal of something we want to do by the end of 2011. Now, when we set this big, giant goal, it's very easy for us to get discouraged. I mean, people don't follow through. If you ask people at the end of 2011 or at the end of 2010 how many of their resolutions they followed through on, a lot of them, if they were honest, would say that they didn't do much, which is hard to blame them because if you say, "I'm going to run a marathon in 2011, looking at that is really daunting for most of us. It's this giant goal that we've got to work towards. So something that I've been using with the project I've been working on, is a book. It's a personal development, fun, simple, easy to read book for teenagers. Something I'm so passionate about, I'm so excited about, and I just completed writing all of the content just, I think it was last week. And when I started, I looked at it and I was like, a book. I want to do this so bad, but it is so daunting for me to think about writing an entire book. So what I did was I sat down and I wrote all the things that I wanted the book to contain. From that, I kind of wrote an outline. I'm going to have 3 sections in my book. 3 sections are going to be about this. Then I took each section and I broke it into about 3 or 4 pieces. So now I had 3 or 4 small pieces per section to work on. Each day, each week, I would focus on one of those tinier chapters in a section. It was a lot more manageable. It was like a bite-sized piece. It's something that I could totally take on and wasn't stressful whatsoever. And when it came to the end, I realized I had all these little pieces, and together they were a book. I wrote a book, and I did it by doing small little things. And so anybody can take on a huge project like that all on their own. So instead of doing my resolutions at the new year, I tend to do my goals. And with that, I break it down into small goals, like action steps I can do. What can I do today to support my resolution or my goal for 2011? Let's say one of my goals is to lose 10 pounds by May. Well, instead of just making it a big picture like that, I say, my goal is to go to the gym 3 times a week. Or my goal is to eat this many fruits and vegetables a day. Whatever it is, I do little goals, little action steps to get me to that big goal. It's so much easier. There's no pressure or stress because it's things that you can easily manage. Going to the gym 3 times a week, easy. Losing 10 pounds in a few months, that's scary. So, I like to put it that way. So I want to recommend for you guys all to do that because if I can write a book and if I can set my resolutions goals, you guys totally can. And I completely believe in you. And I just know from experience that it is so helpful to chunk down your big goals into little bite-sized pieces. So think about what that big goal you have for 2011 is. And once you got that in mind, what is it going to take to make it happen? If you want to run a marathon, then it's going to take training, right? You can find a lot of resources online on how to get that training, what to do each week, each day to add up to it. So instead of jumping from your starting point to your ending big goal, take little baby steps along the way and realize that you're there by the end of your journey. So I advise you to remember this quote, "I think more in terms of the day's resolutions, not the year's." What are you going to do today to support your long-term goals? Feel free to let me know. Contact me here, YouTube, well that is here, Facebook or Twitter, whatever works for you. Can't wait to talk to you guys. I can't wait to share with you more along how my book is coming and once it's released, and I'm so excited to be able to share that with you. So I'll talk to you guys very soon. Have a great week.